Anna and the Timekeeper's Secret. In a quaint little town, where the streets were lined with cobblestones and the air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers, lived a 12-year-old girl named Anna. With her wild imagination and insatiable curiosity, she often found herself lost in daydreams of adventure and mystery. Anna loved to explore, and her favorite place was her grandmother's attic, a treasure trove of forgotten relics and dusty books. The attic was filled with the whispers of the past, and Anna felt a deep connection to the stories hidden within its walls. One rainy afternoon, while the raindrops tapped rhythmically against the window, Anna decided to venture into the attic once more. The storm outside created a cozy atmosphere, perfect for uncovering secrets. As she rummaged through old trunks and boxes, she stumbled upon a peculiar object, an ornate pocket watch. Its surface was engraved with intricate designs, and it seemed to shimmer with a life of its own. Anna's heart raced with excitement as she carefully picked it up, feeling an inexplicable connection to the mysterious timepiece. As she turned the watch over in her hands, she noticed a small button hidden on the side. Curiosity got the better of her, and she pressed it. In an instant, the world around her began to swirl, colors blending and twisting until everything faded into a bright light. When the whirlwind of colors subsided, Anna found herself standing in a bustling marketplace from a different era. The sounds of merchants calling out their wares and the scent of fresh bread filled the air, creating a vibrant tapestry of life. Confused yet exhilarated, Anna realized she had traveled back in time. Just as she was trying to make sense of her surroundings, a quirky old man with a twinkle in his eye approached her. "Ah, you must be the new traveler. I'm Mr. Tock, the timekeeper," he said with a grin. His long, white beard and mismatched clothing made him look like he had stepped out of a storybook. Anna felt an instant sense of trust in him, as if he were a character she had read about in her favorite tales. Mr. Tock explained that the pocket watch was a powerful artifact that allowed its holder to traverse time. He had been waiting for someone like Anna to help him protect the timeline from those who would seek to alter it for their own gain. Together, they embarked on a series of adventures, visiting significant moments in history. Each journey was a lesson, a glimpse into the lives of those who had come before her. Their first stop was the signing of an important treaty in a grand hall filled with dignitaries. Anna watched in awe as leaders from different nations came together to discuss peace. The atmosphere was charged with tension and hope, and Anna felt a sense of pride knowing that she was witnessing history in the making. Mr. Tock encouraged her to pay attention to the choices people made and how those choices shaped the future. Anna realized that even the smallest decision could have far-reaching consequences. Next, they traveled to a vibrant festival in the Renaissance, where artists and inventors showcased their talents. The streets were alive with music, laughter, and the vibrant colors of banners fluttering in the breeze. Anna met a young painter named Leonardo, who dreamed of creating a masterpiece that would change the world. He spoke passionately about his vision, and Anna felt inspired by his creativity and determination. She realized that creativity and innovation were essential to progress, and she promised herself to nurture her own dreams and talents. As they continued their journey, Anna learned about her family's history. She discovered that her great-grandmother was a pioneering inventor who had created a device that improved communication. Her great-uncle had fought bravely in a war, making sacrifices for the freedom of others. Each encounter deepened her appreciation for her family's legacy and the impact of their actions. Anna felt a sense of connection to her ancestors, as if their spirits were guiding her on her journey. However, their adventures took a dark turn when they encountered a sinister figure known as the Shadow Weaver. This mysterious being sought to manipulate time for his own gain, threatening to erase entire moments from history. Anna and Mr. Tock realized that the Shadow Weaver was after the pocket watch, intending to use its power to rewrite history to his advantage. The stakes were higher than ever, and Anna felt a surge of determination to protect the timeline. Determined to stop him, Anna and Mr. Tock devised a plan. They traveled to a pivotal moment in time when the Shadow Weaver was at his most vulnerable. In a thrilling showdown, Anna confronted the Shadow Weaver, using her newfound knowledge and courage to outsmart him. The battle was intense, with time itself bending and twisting around them. The Shadow Weaver, cloaked in darkness, wielded his own powers to manipulate the flow of time, creating illusions and obstacles that tested Anna's resolve. As the confrontation escalated, Anna remembered the lessons she had learned during her travels. She recalled the importance of choices and the strength that came from believing in herself. Drawing on her courage, she focused on the pocket watch, feeling its energy pulse in her hand. With a deep breath, she shouted, "You may think you can control time, but it belongs to everyone. You can't erase the past or dictate the future." The shadow weaver sneered, his voice dripping with malice. "Foolish girl. Time is mine to command. I will rewrite history to suit my desires." He unleashed a wave of dark energy, and Anna felt the air crackle with tension. But instead of succumbing to fear, she stood her ground, channeling the strength of her ancestors and the wisdom of Mr. Tock. In a moment of clarity, Anna realized that the pocket watch was not just a tool for time travel. It was a symbol of hope and resilience. She pressed the hidden button on the watch, activating its true power. A brilliant light erupted from the watch, illuminating the battlefield and pushing back the shadows. The light enveloped Anna, and she felt a surge of energy coursing through her veins. With newfound strength, Anna confronted the shadow weaver once more. "You cannot change what has already happened. Every moment, every choice, has shaped who we are today." As she spoke, the light from the watch intensified, creating a barrier between her and the shadow weaver. The dark figure faltered, his confidence wavering as Anna's words resonated with the truth of time itself. The light began to consume the shadows, unraveling the weaver's dark magic. In a final desperate attempt, he lunged at Anna, but she was ready. With a swift motion, she raised the pocket watch, and the light exploded outward, engulfing the shadow weaver. As the darkness dissipated, Anna felt a sense of triumph wash over her. The shadow weaver's form disintegrated into wisps of smoke, leaving behind only a faint echo of his sinister laughter. The timeline was safe once more, and Anna had proven that courage and belief in oneself could overcome even the darkest of forces. With the battle won, Anna and Mr. Tock stood together, breathing heavily but filled with a sense of accomplishment. "You did it, Anna," Mr. Tock exclaimed, his eyes sparkling with pride. "You faced your fears and protected the timeline. You are truly a remarkable young woman." Anna smiled, her heart swelling with joy. "I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Tock. You taught me so much about the importance of history and the choices we make." She looked at the pocket watch, now glowing softly in her hand. "I want to continue exploring time and learning from the past." Mr. Tock nodded, his expression serious. "Remember, Anna, with great power comes great responsibility. Time is a delicate tapestry, and every thread matters. Use your knowledge wisely." As they prepared to return to Anna's time, she felt a bittersweet pang in her heart. She had grown so much during her adventures, and she would miss the excitement of traveling through time. But she knew that her journey was far from over. With the pocket watch in her possession, she had the ability to revisit the past whenever she wished. When they arrived back in the attic, the storm had cleared, and sunlight streamed through the window, casting a warm glow over the room. Anna looked around, feeling a sense of gratitude for the experiences she had gained. She carefully placed the pocket watch on a shelf, knowing it would always be a reminder of her incredible journey. In the days that followed, Anna shared her adventures with her friends, inspiring them to believe in the magic of their own lives. She encouraged them to explore their own family histories and to appreciate the choices that had shaped their lives. Together, they created a club dedicated to uncovering the stories of their ancestors, and Anna felt a sense of purpose in helping others connect with their pasts. As she delved deeper into her family's history, Anna discovered even more fascinating stories. She learned about her great-grandfather, who had been a brave firefighter, and her grandmother, who had been a talented musician. Each story added another layer to her understanding of who she was and where she came from. One day, while researching in the local library, Anna stumbled upon a dusty old book that caught her eye. It was filled with tales of time travel and adventures through history. Inspired, she decided to write her own story, weaving together her experiences and the lessons she had learned. She poured her heart into the pages, creating a narrative that celebrated the power of choice, courage, and the importance of family. As Anna's story took shape, she realized that she wanted to share her adventures with the world. With the encouragement of her friends and family, she decided to submit her story to a local writing contest. The thought of sharing Her journey and the lessons she had learned filled her with excitement and a touch of nervousness. After weeks of editing and refining her manuscript, Anna finally submitted her story, titled Anna and the Timekeeper's Secret. She poured her heart into every word, hoping that others would find inspiration in her tale of courage, friendship, and the importance of understanding one's history. As the contest date approached, Anna felt a mix of anticipation and anxiety. She had shared her story with her friends, who were all supportive and excited for her. They encouraged her to believe in herself and her writing. Anna knew that regardless of the outcome, she had already gained so much from her experiences and the journey of writing. On the day of the contest, Anna arrived at the community center, where the winners would be announced. The room was filled with other young writers, each eager to share their stories. As the judges began to call out the winners, Anna's heart raced. When they announced the winner for the best story, Anna could hardly believe her ears. And the winner is Anna with Anna and the Timekeeper's Secret. A wave of joy washed over her as she stood up, her friends cheering her on. She walked to the front of the room, her heart pounding with excitement. As she accepted the award, she felt a sense of accomplishment and pride. This was not just a victory for her. It was a celebration of the journey she had taken and the lessons she had learned. After the contest, Anna was approached by a local publisher who expressed interest in her story. They saw potential in her writing and offered to help her publish her book. Anna was overjoyed. Her dream of sharing her adventures with the world was becoming a reality. As the months passed, Anna worked closely with the publisher to refine her manuscript. She learned about the publishing process, cover design, and marketing. Each step was a new adventure, and Anna embraced the challenges with enthusiasm. She felt a deep sense of purpose, knowing that her story could inspire others to explore their own histories and embrace their unique journeys. Finally, the day arrived when Anna and the Timekeeper's Secret was published. The book launch was held at the local library, where friends, family, and community members gathered to celebrate. Anna stood at the front of the room, her heart swelling with pride as she read excerpts from her book. The audience was captivated by her words, and Anna felt a connection with each person in the room. As she signed copies of her book, Anna realized that her journey had come full circle. She had not only discovered the magic of time travel and the importance of her family's legacy, but had also found her voice as a writer. She understood that stories have the power to connect people, to inspire change, and to remind us of the beauty of our shared experiences. In the years that followed, Anna continued to write, exploring new adventures and delving deeper into her family's history. She became a mentor to other young writers, encouraging them to share their stories and embrace their creativity. Anna's passion for storytelling grew, and she often returned to the attic where it all began, feeling grateful for the journey that had shaped her life. With the pocket watch safely displayed on her shelf, Anna knew that her adventures were far from over. The watch served as a reminder that time is a precious gift, and every moment holds the potential for discovery and growth. As she looked out the window at the world beyond, Anna felt a sense of excitement for the future, knowing that her story was just one of many waiting to be told. And so, Anna continued to embrace the magic of life, weaving her own narrative while inspiring others to do the same. With each tick of the pocket watch, she was reminded that the past, present, and future are all interconnected, and that every choice she made would shape the story of her life. The end.